What's up, fam?
Hey guys.
I'm Mark. That's Adam. We're going to do a coaster countdown of a park we've been wanting to do one for a while.
Yes.
But we knew Maxx Force was coming.
Yep.
So we waited until we wrote it. And we are talking about Six Flags Great America, of course.
That's right. We finally got to ride Maxx Force. They opened it. We went to Media Day.
Yep.
So now we can include it in our countdown on
We
the
also
coasters.
have the review
Six Flags. Yep.
in our playlist.
Check out our review, of Maxx Force.
That's right. Mm-hmm. So Six Flags Great America, I think they have 17 coasters or something like that. But
yeah,
we don't the
Larson Looper.
The Larson Looper
We
is
don't
not a
count
coaster.
that.
It's not a coaster.
No. So Mardi Gras Hangover, we're not even going to mention it again.
No.
This is the last time you're going to hear it out of my mouth.
Yes. But we have 15. We're including the kid coasters, like Sprocket Rockets and the other one, Dipper.
Little Dipper.
Anyway, we have 15. So we're going to do, Adam's going to read us 15 through 8.
Yep.
Then I'm going to read my 15 through 8, just to kind of rapid fire through the bottom half.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back and forth in the last 7, and we'll kind of give just a brief talk between them.
Yes.
And we'll try to get through this video.
All right. Ready to rapid fire
and just to
these?
start off, you can like what you like. You can like it any order you want. It's all opinion.
Subjective.
It's all subjective.
We haven't seen each other's lists.
No.
They could be similar. They could be totally different.
So, yeah.
They're probably going to be similar. A little bit. Okay. I'm going to read off a list. Okay. Starting off at number 15, Sprocket Rockets. It's a kid's coaster. Number 14 is Little Dipper, also a kid's coaster.
Sprocket Rockets, Marvin the Martian. Is that what it is?
Probably originally it was, or the Jetsons or something.
I don't know.
Number 13, Vertical Velocity.
Yeah, those shuttle coasters.
Yep.
Impulse.
12 is Demon. 11 is Dark Knight. 10 is The Joker. 9, American Eagle. 8, Batman.
That's your list, huh?
Yeah. That's the bottom.
That's the bottom list, huh?
That's the bottom.
All right. Well,
Batman's the B&M Ember.
I'm Batman.
There's a million of them.
Yeah, that's why it's...
Because it's a good coaster.
It's a good coaster, but there's so many of them, and I've been on it so many times. It's kind of soured the ride experience for me.
Yes. Not mine. I got to pull the old phone out. Okay. Number 15 for me is The Dark Knight.
Oh, that's your least favorite. He really hates it.
I despise it. As a Batman fan, there's nothing more that makes my blood boil in the roller coaster world than that ride.
My favorite part about riding that ride is riding it with him, just so to hear him like mumble to himself the whole time.
Heath Ledger's rolling in his the greatest superhero movie in the world. And that's what you do with it. You make a mouse ride, and you make a good mouse ride.
No, it's not even a good mouse coaster.
It's horrible. Ugh.
It's bad, yeah.
Dark Knight's 15 for sure.
I feel bad for all the people who waited in line hours and hours to ride it when it first came out.
We just wrote it like a week ago, and I just it annoys me.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Sprocket Rockets, number 14. Vertical Velocity is number 13. I do not like impulse coasters. They do not do anything for me. I have Demon at 12. I have Little Dipper at 11.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's a good kid coaster, man. And it speaks so much. I don't like Vertical Velocity and Demon, really.
Yeah.
Demon has cool lights.
It does. And I like the loop through the
the thing's nice for it. The ride hurts, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Number 10 is Wizard Classic. Schwarzkopf. Number 9 is the Joker, the 4D coaster. I like them. I think they're kind of fun.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't like them. I like it. I thought it's fun. And number 8 is that big wooden butte in the back, the Intimate American Eagle.
Yeah. That's a solid one.
Here's the list. Just a refresher, 15 through 8.
9.
Okay. What's your number 7?
Okay. Number 7. You just mentioned it a moment ago. The Classic Whizzer, which is my 200th coaster credit.
It was. You're the whiz kid.
I'm a whiz kid. It's a Ace Coaster Landmark. It's a Schwarzkopf, like you said.
It is.
I love the trains. They're super comfortable. They're classic.
Sort of kind of, you can just lean back.
You just lounge in there.
Yep.
I really like Whizzer. I thought it's fun. It's a really unique coaster. I'm glad that they've kept it because I think it's been on the chopping block a few times, or it used to be on the chopping block. People had an uproar about it, so they kept it, and now it's the Ace Landmark. So I'm assuming it's kind of made it more permanent there. Yeah.
It's kind of locked in with Maxx Force there now too, especially.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good one.
Yep.
My number 7 is Batman the Ride.
All right.
We kind of touched on it briefly.
I'm Batman.
It was a major flub that Six Flags cloned that thing to death. Just think for a second. If they just left that one alone.
Yeah.
It was the first invert ever.
First B&M invert. Yep.
Yeah. Even the first invert ever.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you're right.
Just think, and it is ace landmarked, and rightfully so. But just think how revered that coaster would be.
If
and
it was the one and only.
Yeah, it was the one and only
layout.
one.
Yeah.
It's soiled that because the layout's great.
It is.
And I've been on it so many freaking times, and we've been on like 6 of those things.
At least, yeah.
It's tired of them, but it's still fun. I still don't mind riding it, but
It is
fine.
too bad. I think that is definitely a mistake that they cloned it so many
Oh
times.
God, yeah. Oh,
And because I think people lose the appreciation for it.
They do.
A little bit.
It's a great theme.
I know, it is. And love the queue.
Yep.
Love the queue. Okay, number 6 for me is Viper. The solid wooden coaster at Six Flags. Doesn't get really a lot of praise, or is kind of underrated, I would say, a bit. But we just rode it on our last visit to Six Flags. Very smooth ride. Very fun. I like Viper a lot.
It's good. It's a goodie.
It is.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Number 6, I have Superman Ultimate Flight. It's a really fun coaster. The pretzel loop is probably one of my favorite elements on any coaster.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Particularly the first part where you, the like dive loop portion of it. Oh my God!
Yes.
It's so great. The layout's like it's done really well because you gotta be really careful with these flying coasters.
Yeah.
But the layout's beautiful for a flying coaster. It's great. It's much better than the Flying Dutchman by Vekoma.
I agree.
Yeah, there's not much to say about it.
Yeah.
Looks great. Has a nice new paint job.
Yeah. I'll follow up with that because my number 5 is Superman. Yeah, everything you said, like that pretzel loop.
Yep.
First time I rode Superman, that pretzel loop.
Oh, shut up. We're in the very back, too.
Yeah, it surprised me how forceful that thing is.
Uh-huh.
I think it's the only B&M Flyer coaster I've been on. We've been on some Flying Dutchmen, but
Yeah.
But I liked it a lot, and I think it's super fun.
Yeah.
It's well paced. I don't like hanging there at the end when you're waiting to unload.
Oh, God. You can
on
be
the
there
blo-
for, you can be there for 10 minutes
Yeah.
sometimes, it feels like.
on the brake section there.
It's just
Yeah.
everybody's gum.
Yeah.
It's like gum
And
spit.
Everyone just spits, and then you're like looking at the people. If there's someone in front of you who didn't wear shoes and they wore flip flops, obviously you have to take them off. So you're staring at the bottom of their gross feet. That's my least favorite part of it.
Ugh.
But it's a fun ride, and
It
the
is.
pretzel loop it might be my favorite version on any coaster
with
I've
a
ever
crack.
been on.
It's excellent.
Yes,
Single rider line, folks. Skip that long line because that
Just
line's
do
always brutal.
single rider line. Meet somebody new.
Single rider line.
Yeah.
All right. My number is number 5. Number
Yes.
5 is Viper. Very, very, very underappreciated wooden coaster. It's paced exceptionally well. It's a lot of fun. It looks great back there.
It does. It does.
The station's really cool.
It's a long queue to
a
get
lo-
to get to the station.
It's a hall,
Yeah.
but you kind of walk under the hammerhead turn of like Raging Bull, and like you see the tunnel right there, and it has
Yeah.
like the really cool like snake oil, like whatever the station's supposed to be. Like,
Yeah, like just so you know, it's full of knickknacks and stuff like
Yeah.
that generic, like dilapidated wood building.
I know it's built in house, and it's a mirror clone of the Cyclone, maybe. I didn't look it up. Sorry, guys, if I'm wrong, but I know it's a mirror clone of another famous wooden coaster. But it's great. It's
Yeah.
excellent. Viper.
Yeah, it's good. Underappreciated. Check
Yes.
it out. Okay, number 4 for me is X-Flight. That's the B&M wing coaster there.
And it's what it is.
Was it the first wing coaster?
Attention! No, it was not. Wild Eagle was.
Yeah, Wild Eagle is the first.
This
wing
was the
coaster.
next year.
Yeah, this is the second one. I like it a lot. It's a shorter, compact wing coaster compared to the other ones in North America, I would say.
It's paced really well,
Yeah, it's paced really well. The theming's cool. They have like a airport tower that you do a inversion through.
It's a corkscrew.
Yeah.
Not a corkscrew,
It's
but
an inline
inline
twist.
twist. Inline twist.
Yeah. I think it's super fun. They have some good theming on it. Some of it's kind of, over the years, it's kind of gone away. Like they've had misters and fog and stuff.
Still looks good. They take good care of the infield of it, though. It looks really good. The colors, like the red and black, really pop right there.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Yeah. My number 4 is presented by Takis. It's X-Flight.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a fun. I like Thunderbird for sure. Thunderbird's the best wing coaster in America for sure. I like it probably number 2. I'm gonna go ride Wild Eagle again here soon, but I like it better than Gatekeeper. I know some people don't disagree with that, but I like it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's not a coaster like I like get off like that was so great, but it's a fun ride.
Yeah.
It's paced well. It has pretty much all the hallmarks of every wing coaster for the most part, but X-Flight. It's red and black, my 2 favorite colors too. So
I like Gatekeeper better.
The station's terrible looking though.
The station's
and it is the most brutal line to wait in the station because there's
the
2 trains and you got to hear that stupid thing and they stack those trains every time. Yeah. And you sit there and you sit there and you sit there and you sit there.
Yeah.
And those vests get really tight.
Yeah. The Mr. T spiel is annoying.
Okay. All right.
On to number 3 for me.
Takis.
Presented by Takis, or Got to Be Glued hair gel,
or Snickers, or M&Ms, or
Coke, some kind of gum or something. So the top 3, we had talked about this off the video. Top 3 is really hard. They can really be interchangeable, but for me at this moment, my 3rd favorite coaster there is Goliath.
Oh, interesting.
The RMC wooden coaster there.
Yep.
It is awesome. It has if the pretzel loop on Superman's not my favorite version,
it's that stall.
It's the stall on Goliath because that thing is awesome.
I love the dive loop.
Yeah, the dive loop is great. The coaster looks awesome.
Oh, yeah. Can't stand the name. Only because they use it all the time.
Yeah, that's another thing with Six Flags is like the recycling of names.
No!
That gets annoying too, just because I feel like they don't give their coasters enough identity that they deserve. So that's a problem. But anyways, Goliath is super fun. It's a little bit short. Yes. That's the only knock on it, I think. But still a great coaster.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Yes. What's your number 3?
My number 3, I had trouble with this top 3. I had a lot of trouble with it because I've been on Goliath a fair amount of times. I've been on Rage of Bull a fair amount of times. And Maxx Flight has the...
Maxx Force?
Maxx Force, sorry, Maxx Flight. Maxx Force has the advantage of being new.
Right, yes.
I try to think about it like I've rode Maxx Force the same amount of times I rode the other 2. So my number 3 is Maxx Force.
Okay.
I'm going to go on Maxx Force.
That's fair.
Now, right now, if you were to ask me, I would ride that over anything there. But I got to think of it.
Like down the road.
Yeah, I think it's going to Maxx Force is excellent. The launch, I know I'll say it again. It's not better than Top Thrill Dragster. I'm not saying that. But the launch, though, it feels like the most forceful launch I've ever been on, though.
It does.
Because while Dragster's is faster...
the top speed is faster.
Maxx Force gets you to that point like in half the time, and you feel it so much more.
Yeah, the rate at which it accelerates, it's just so intense.
Yes.
It's hard to explain without riding it. It's crazy. It's my favorite launch that I've ever been on a coaster.
And much like you can say about Goliath too, the problem with it, you would say, is it's short.
Yeah.
Which... For this ride, the launch is so intense, and it has the real what they call the double down inversion or whatever, and it has the fastest inline twist. The fastest inversion ever is the inline twist there. It's short. It packs a wallop though.
Yeah.
I feel like you get your money's worth to use the term per se.
Yeah.
It's good. I like Maxx Force a lot. I think it's gonna age well. They did a great job with it. I was really happy with it.
Oh, yeah. And my number 2 is Maxx Force.
Yes.
Actually. Everything you said. A lot of people are kind of brushing it aside who haven't been on it yet because they think it's going to be too short. It is a short ride, but every time we rode it, I felt like I got my money's worth.
It felt like 5 minutes. But
right, but... It feels like a full coaster experience.
It does,
and it's like at the end of it, you have what the heck just happened feeling.
Yeah.
Same with Top Thrill Dragster. That thing is 10 seconds long, but I don't think anyone really can complains about it. So I think it's great. The launch is great. The inversions are fun. It's a smooth coaster. It's well paced. So that's my number 2.
Yeah, I know people have said one of their complaints about it is the very last dive loop. You don't really get to experience it because you're just breaking all the way down. It didn't bother me at all.
No.
I can see why it could bother maybe some people. They
Yeah.
feel like it's a waste, but it didn't bother me.
No.
Not at all. So, all right, my number 2. We're on the same number 1. My number 2 is Goliath.
All right.
And you people are probably screaming at us that our number 1s are both the worst hyper, B&M hyper in America. Goliath's my number 2. The only reason I have Raging Bull ahead of it, I think Goliath, the elements, the stall and the drop and the dive loop are excellent. The rest of the coaster is good too. But it's very short, and I have more fun on Bowl because it's just longer. There's just... I don't know, there's just more to it, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, Raging Bull is my number 1. Yeah, and like I said, the top 3 is really interchangeable. Like, Goliath or Maxx Force could easily be my number 1.
It could.
On any given day, and Raging Bull could be number 3. But I gave Raging Bull my number 1 spot just because the length of it is so great. And it's I think it's well paced. You got some airtime moments. You got some helix and a little bit of intensity in some like the helix and everything.
You got the pre-drop into the tunnel, which I love, into the hammerhead. That part's excellent.
Yeah.
And you kind of go back in that nice airtime hill when the...
I think it's just a super fun coaster. A lot of people don't like it, or they say it's the worst B&M hyper coaster. It's not my least favorite B&M hyper coaster.
No, it's not mine either.
Yeah.
It is the only B&M hyper twister. The rest of them are all out and backs. It doesn't have to be an out and back to be good.
No.
It doesn't have to be. I mean, I prefer outbacks generally, but there's plenty of stuff on Raging Bull, and I appreciate the uniqueness of it compared to the rest of them. I love the colors.
Oh, I love the
colors
colors
are
too.
sharp.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. And last time we went, I knew we were going to do this coaster countdown, so last time I went, I really paid attention between Goliath and Raging Bull, and I just had more fun in Raging Bull.
Yeah, I agree. I generally have a little bit more fun on it.
If Raging Bull was 30 seconds short, it would be Goliath easily.
Yeah, I agree.
But the extra 30, 45 seconds, though, even though you're doing some helixes, you're not like necessarily doing like dive loops or anything, I have fun with it, though.
Yeah,
it's
I do
smooth.
too.
I love the clamshells.
Love the clamshell seats.
Yeah.
Smooth ride. It's fun. It's a really unique B&M coaster.
I thought Goliath was getting a little rough, too.
I agree. I thought the same thing.
Goliath's starting to show some little bit of age.
Yeah, it was a little rough on our visit.
I know Raging Bull is much older, but Raging Bull is just, it's super smooth all the time.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's another pretty long queue, though. Walk to the station.
It is.
There. But still, that's our list. There they are.
There they are.
Again, it's all subjective.
Yeah. It's all right if you guys have different lists, and you probably will. And it's okay if you don't like Raging Bull as much. That's totally fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, no problem.
It's fun, though. Give it a chance.
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let us know what your coaster countdown of Six Flags Great America is in the comment section below. Yep. And you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at The Chain Lift. Got some shirts for sale. Check them out. The link is down in the comment section. Well, actually, down in the description of the comment section.
There you go.
We got the podcast on iTunes and Spreaker. And leave a like, subscribe.
Yeah.
That's it.
Have a Six Flags Day.
Have a Six Flags Day.
Pretty good.